Alright, so the thing with this manga is that... Okay, let me start. Alright, so the thing with this... Okay. In this manga thing...
You gotta get it together. Focus.
Alright, do you have a favorite genre to read? Are you into superheroes, crime noir, shonen battle manga? Maybe a power level fantasy story? My favorite genre to read is crime and thriller. Anytime Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips put out a new comic book, I'm there. I'm checking it out because I love everything that they do in the crime noir genre. And I think it's important for you to check out new stories and new genres that you might not necessarily read, which is why this week I decided to check out some romance manga. Now keep in mind, I have no idea what romance manga is like. In fact, really the only romance story I've really read and kept up with is Midnight Poppy on Webtoons. So I turned on my iPad, I grabbed my manga reading app, and I grabbed the first thing that was suggested to me. And oh my stars. And the goal of this video is to tell you about this manga that I read and why it opened my eyes in a new way of reading books. A new way. And while I tell you about this manga, I'm gonna also be drawing a panel from my ongoing manga series, The Girl with the Mega Fists. Okay, so the manga that I read today is called... Okay, so okay, just hit the intro. Drone talk! Okay, here we go. Alright, so the manga that I read today... I swear, this whole video is just going to be me laughing, and I'm going to try not to. And here's the thing, I want to tell you guys what I read, what I thought about it, and how by reading this story, it opened my eyes to a new way of reading comics and manga. Like, that's ultimately my goal in this video, is to show you guys a new way to read comics and manga. Okay, so let's do this. We can do this.
You're the one that's immature.
No way, I'm not immature. You're immature.
The manga that I read today is called Is It Wrong to Get Done by a Girl by Namata. Oh my gosh, and it's exactly what you think it is. It really is called Is It Wrong to Get Done by a Girl. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this story, it's about a girl who is very shy and nervous. And she starts dating this dude who is also very shy and very nervous. However, when it's the time for them to make love, he is unable to be male dominant and be aroused. But all of a sudden he gets aroused when she is dominant, and so does she. And this is the only way for this is the only way for him to get a boner. Oh my gosh. And the Reddit comments on this manga. Okay, so it's literally just a manga about femdom. That's it. I mean, I'm gonna read it, but I'm not gonna respect myself afterwards. Okay, here's another one. When the second page gives you a dictionary definition of sexual intercourse, you know it's gonna be good. This is the worst draw and talk video. Okay. Please keep watching. Please keep watching this video. I have an important take I'm trying to get out on, and I just need you to survive for the next 30 seconds, please. So as the story goes along and the two continue to explore their relationship, we also start finding out that this dude in a previous relationship had this same struggle. But also what we find out is that in this previous relationship and in this other relationship, he was Googling. He was Googling how to get pegged. Okay. All right, we're done talking about this manga. Okay, we're done talking about this manga. All right, but here's the take I want to talk about. This is why this video is important. So what did I learn from reading this manga besides the fact that, some guys just want to get pegged? There's seriously a lesson I want to showcase with you guys right now. So pay attention. And the lesson is this. Before today, I only believed that there were two types of content people could enjoy to read. Number one, you enjoyed reading said story because it was considered a classic, and in order to be accepted in the community, you felt you needed to read said book and enjoy said book. For me, I felt this way on books like The Dark Knight Returns, The Sandman, which is shit, Watchmen, Dragon Ball Z, and Naruto. And I've come to realize that this is actually the worst way to read and like content. Doing it because other people tell you that you need to read it, and you have this fear like, if I don't like it, I won't be accepted. This is the worst way to read. This is the worst way to read. The second way I believe that you can enjoy to read stories with comics and manga is by actually reading stuff you're actually into. This is the one that everyone goes to. Like I said earlier, I'm a big fan of thriller stories. I eat up anything by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Kill or Be Killed is one of my favorite series. My favorite manga of all time is The Promised Neverland. I really enjoy reading Spy X Family, which is what I'm currently reading right now. And I'm reading these because I actually want to read them and enjoy them. But after reading Is It Wrong to Get Done by a Girl, I realized that there is a third way to enjoy reading. You guys ready for this? And that's reading just to be entertained and to laugh. I seriously read all 12 chapters of this book, which is an ongoing story, by the way, because I was like, oh my stars, is this guy gonna get pegged? And while I didn't necessarily care about the characters, I didn't care about the story, I didn't care what they were going through emotionally in their relationship, which I'm sure the author was disappointed in, I was reading it out of just pure boredom and needing entertainment. And it entertained me. So I decided to read this trash story, and oh my stars, I was laughing the whole time. And that's okay. It's okay to read what you might call trash stories, purely for the fun of just reading them because they're trash. And just because you think they're trash doesn't mean they actually are. I'm sure there is some person out there reading Is It Wrong to Get Done by a Girl and is deeply connected with the characters, and that's what they're going through, and that's great. Every single one of us has stories that we love and revere. We also have stories that we consider trash. I know Sandman is considered one of the greatest comic book stories, series, whatever, ever made, and it's so beloved in the comic book community, but honestly, I freaking hate it. I think it's trash. In fact, it's not even the let's read this for fun because it's trash kind of trash. It's just trash, in my opinion. Okay, so here are my final thoughts real quick. Here's the panel that I drew. Thank you guys. And these are honestly my final thoughts. I enjoyed reading this manga because it was just entertaining and it was fun. I could care less about the characters. I don't even know what their names are. I could care less about the emotional struggle. This afternoon when I was reading Is It Wrong to Get Done by a Girl, I was reading it straight out of boredom, and those 12 chapters entertained me. And the whole time I was like, this is crap. This is absolute crap. But I was enjoying it so much. I mean, I was laughing my face off. And my wife's like, what are you reading? And I'm like, dude, this dude's gonna get pegged. And I think I think it's actually a fun thing to do, is to read stuff that you think is trash. Now, you don't have to say that's trash, but I enjoyed it. Like, I had fun reading, and because of this, once I was finished with the other 12 chapters, I started just reading freaking random stories, and I was like, oh man, this is also entertaining because it's trash. And I think that's okay. I mean, gosh, I felt like I was watching like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, that trash TV where you shouldn't watch it because it's not good, but you watch it because you want to see these people's lives get ruined. That's what I felt like. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hey, if you want to read Is It Wrong to Get Done by a Girl, you go for it. You go for it. You go, Glen Coco. You go.
Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
And hey, if you guys want to read my ongoing manga series, The Girl with the Mega Fist, you can check that out at patreon.com/drawandtalk, as well as the other comic book and graphic novels that I've made on there. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.